This is a high-facing cable curl. This exercise specifically emphasizes the long head of the biceps and works or biases the long head of the biceps in a more short range. So essentially, we have more shoulder flexion with this exercise with the arms up and forward like this, meaning that we're going to be working the biceps in a more contracted or short position. Now, there are a couple of different ways you can set up for these. You can either do seated or you can do standing. The big difference is, well, two differences. Number one is just stability. Seated is going to offer more stability, while standing is less stability, but it's more practical. You don't have to lug a bench over to the cable machine. After choosing your setup, execution is pretty straightforward. So we have two things to consider. Number one, we want to be in the scapular plane. So that means that arms are angled slightly in front of the body, not straight out to the side. And number two is that we actually don't want the elbows directly in line with the shoulders, but slightly higher. This is so that we can get into that good amount of shoulder flexion and really work the biceps in their short position. Now remember, it's all about angles, not just raising your arms up. For example, if you raise your arms up a little bit above your shoulders, but then you lean back, now we have a 90-degree angle between the arms and the torso. And what we want is we want a little bit greater than a 90-degree angle, again, in order for us to get that nice, short, contracted bicep.